It's been raining a lot, and we've got a little problem with water up in our marker lights. If you've solved this problem, please let us know in the comments, but I'm gonna walk you through what I'm gonna do to try to fix it today. Here's something fun for those of you that might not know. This is a pretty common trick at like Airstream rallies and whatnot, but works on just about any RV with a plug like this. Get yourself a fuse and find the ridge on your connector and go ahead, slip that fuse in there, bridging across essentially where that ridge is. And here's what it does. It's a fun way to get your running lights on anytime you want. Just be aware that it uses battery if you're not plugged in. It's been raining. I'm afraid it's gonna keep raining, but there's a little bit of a lull right now. And so I'd like to get ahead of this little problem we've got right here, which is, that's the water level in this marker lens. So I've got a different solution for the screw, which is, rather than these kind of silly little paper washers, we're gonna go with, wait for it, we're gonna drain this out, try our best to dry it off, and go with a rubber washer, which is this one, and I'm hoping that it does a little bit better. There should be a gasket all the way around this, so I can't be sure what the entry point for the water is, but I should probably just take this little seal right off. Seal goes back. Hoping that I gain a little bit by putting dielectric grease around the washer, just as one more type of deterrent. Try my best to dry this lens off. There's nothing particularly exotic about these lights, but there are a number of potential leak points. The wires will go through this seal. This frame sits on this seal on top of the body, so you've got the potential that water could leak along the wires and inside the trailer. You've got this seal that sits on top of the light housing frame, and you have to make sure you've got a good seal here with the lens that then sits on top of that. Now, over tightening this screw could crack the lens, so that could introduce a water entry point. Having this seal misaligned could cause a problem. Having water leak in along the screw could also cause you a problem. My instinct with the light that's holding water is that we've got a good seal and the water's coming in along the screw, and it's actually staying inside the lens because there's a good seal around the edges of the lens. I want to resist the urge to over tighten this because it is just plastic. All right, hopefully that solves it. Well, I'm about halfway around the trailer doing the change out of these washers, and here's for the life of me, I just don't understand why they're done this way, but it's just a little fiber kind of papery washer, and they just all seem to be split apart, like the layers are coming apart. And so my hope is that replacing them with these tiny little rubber deals is going to solve our little problem. As I get to the end here, the last ones I have to do are just the row across the upper back of the Airstream, and the conclusion I can draw is pretty much they're all leaking. You can see the droplets in this one, but yeah, pretty much all these lights are leaking. We replaced these back at Airstream quite a while ago, 2 years ago now, and it just seems like the washers aren't good. Maybe I should not be expecting so much. Maybe it's more condensation on some of them. Clearly the other one had liquid water pooling in it. This one's just got droplets all over the inside, but so far all of them have at least a small degree of moisture, so I don't know. There needs to be a better solution, I guess. Hopefully this is it.